Here we go. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. So as I said in a previous video, Larry Tenzel's he suffered a torn tricep in practice, and he's gonna be out probably the whole season. And I predicted that he would probably be back. If he comes back, he's probably gonna be back late November. And that's what the reports are saying. And like I said, this is dependent on the person, how fast they can heal. And they're not really saying if it requires surgery yet, because I think he's going for 2 or 3 visits with 2 specialists. So that's going to, based on the specialists, that's going to determine if he's going to need surgery or not. So we'll see what happens. But I predicted that if he comes back, it's going to be late November, playoffs, if they make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If he comes back. But he could miss the whole season. You just never know. Now what's what I liked about this is a pretty good camp. This is what Trent Scott had to say about Tunsil being hurt.
It's tough, man. Lead dog in the room. Guy that leads by example, man, every day. How his process is, man. It's tough to see the guy to put all that work in, man, and go down like that. But he's a stud, man. I'm pretty sure he's going to tag rehab, and he'll probably be back sooner than he's supposed to be.
At the same time, is that a great opportunity? And talk about how that creates a space for somebody else.
Oh, yeah, always, man. It's next man up mentality, in the whole room, and, everybody's putting in their work and staying prepared for when that moment comes. And so that's just how this league is how the O-line room is. Everybody's preparing, so if that moment ever comes, you're ready. And right now it's BC going in, and he's always been ready for that moment, so pretty sure it'll be good.
What gives you confidence?
So Trent Scott is going to be backing up Brandon Coleman at left tackle. So Brandon Coleman is going to be starting at left tackle, and Trent Scott is going to be backing him up. So, injuries is a part of the game, man. Unfortunately, injuries is the worst part of football, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but when they get hurt, sometimes that gives other players opportunities to shine. I like this.
There was a deep ball to Terry that was completed just in probably the best location that went over Mike into that location. So that's not luck, and that's super hard to do. But like the amount of unseen work to have that throw, is evident. The thing that's not just specific to the red zone, but even this part of camp, it's the location of the throw. And so it's one of his superpowers is the accuracy, but during zone, if the defender's to this side, do I put it away to maximize some run after catch opportunities? So he has the ability to pinpoint the ball into the right location. So he's always had that trait. Now in a new system, can he even elevate that further? So that's the command that I'm looking for from those spots. And that's the thing I would say right now that's so impressive to me.
Hey, Terry McLaurin is that boy out there. I heard in the camp, boy, he giving all the cornerbacks that work out there, boy. I heard a lot of reporters talking about it, a lot of journalists talking about it, that boy, Terry McLaurin is on a mission. All the cornerbacks is getting that work. Every last one of them. I think that shit is hilarious. But this is the type of receiver Terry McLaurin is. He's a fierce competitor. You got to respect that. But he's giving them that work. I'm telling you, man. So, I heard this is probably the toughest camp that Dan Quinn has had since he's become coach of the Washington Commanders. But, like I said, Larry Tenzel is probably gonna miss the whole season. And if he does come back, it's probably going to be late November or playoff time. If they make the playoffs, we don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. Look, we don't even know what type of offense we're going to have. We don't know if it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be better with Diggs. I think. You know what I'm saying? If everything goes well, I think it's going to be better with Diggs and Terry McLaurin and Antonio Williams. I think that's his name. Antonio Williams, the dude from Clemson, the rookie. I think things should go well. And then you had, them other guys. I think things should go well. If everyone, no injuries, I don't think it's going to be perfect. On defense, I think it's a work in progress so far based on what the coaches have said. So I think they can be they have the potential to be much better than last year for sure. Now, do they have the potential to be much better than the first year? I don't know. But they have the talent. They have the players. They just got to put it together. So, hey, you tell me what you think. Like, share this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.
Like and subscribe.